Hi, my name is Stephen Stott. I am Stacy's brother. I am here at the Compassionate Friends National Conference. I was in the car accident where my sister died in August of 2002, so coming up will be 23 years. I've been volunteering for a long time. I've worked in grief and loss in national nonprofits, as well as worked in suicide prevention and intervention, and so I've had a lot of work being in the grief and loss world, and I think a big topic that comes up often is social media, and as they call it, doom scrolling, and how easy it can be to just connect with everything that you're seeing online, and all of a sudden it's 2 hours later, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, right? Sometimes we see things and we're connecting with the images and the videos and the content that we're seeing, and it can make us feel like we're not alone and other people are like us. And then the flip side is that sometimes we get stuck in those moments where it's all of a sudden it's 2 hours later, and then we're doing it day after day after day, and we're kind of downward spiraling. So our mental health is kind of getting worse. Our anxiety is increasing. Maybe we're more depressed because we're in bed, or we're just not moving as much. And so as much as we can connect online with social media with other people, especially if you don't have supports where you live, it can be really helpful. And it can also be harmful, because if we're not connecting face to face with people, sometimes we disconnect and we isolate. And when we isolate, anxiety increases, depression increases. And so how do we find that balance? So it's always good to kind of do a self-check-in. Am I on social media too much? Personally, I've had my times where I binged Netflix shows and I watched them after and after and after on the weekend and during the week. So I have to look at myself and say, maybe I'm doing this a little bit too much, and get outside and connect with my friends and my support network, or build it, because sometimes we have to do the work of finding people and connecting so that we're not, again, isolating and kind of getting stuck, and it can hurt our mental health. So this is an invitation to check in with yourself. Are you watching a lot or too much? And can you cut back? And what can you do other than that? Go outside, go for a walk, call a friend, and see what else you can do.